remember the first time that I saw the power of story and the power of music combine in a beautiful way. I'm Miguel Antonio, and I'm a speaker and the front man of the band Run With It.
What story do you want to write with your life? Do you want to write a story of despair, a story of hope, a story of fear, or a story of courage?
We had been touring for quite some time, and our producer encouraged us to start sharing the stories behind our songs. He knew before we did that the themes we wrote about, themes of mental health, of resilience, of building your own future for your lives, and the power of community, that if we dug deeper into all of these themes with our audiences, we can make a huge impact.
And if you're out there and you're in that same place that I was, that heaviness, that darkness, I just want to encourage you that as soon as you humanly possibly can, to reach out to somebody. Don't go through it alone. Because that was probably one of the things that made me suffer for many more years than I needed to. And that, of course, was like the first step on this new story of healing I was trying to write.
The power of merging stories with songs became crystal clear to us while we were performing a show at a community college in Arkansas, tucked away in the Ouachita Mountains. We ended that show with one of our songs called I Need a Light. It's a song that details the night that I first decided to seek out help in my struggles with depression and OCD.
It was an incredibly hard season, a heavy season where I battled depression, I battled with anxiety, and I battled with OCD to the point where it was crippling, to the point where it was hard to leave my own room. It was hard to interact with people or be touched by people. And all too often, suicide seemed like the best relief that I could find. Really, during this period of time, the years just kept going on and on. The weight kept pushing down heavier and heavier on me, and until one night, things just became so overwhelming for me. I got in my car, and I started driving north, and I just drove. I drove for hours and hours and hours. I really had no clear destination, and honestly, I wasn't sure if I was ever gonna come back. That story I put into this next song. It's called I Need a Light.
I shared my story, we played the song, then we set our instruments down, walked to the front of the stage like we normally do, and I wasn't ready for what happened next.
There's this line of students waiting to talk to us. And it was story after story as they walked up, a lot of them with tears in their eyes, of how sharing that story and that song had impacted them. One person sharing that they were dealing with depression in a similar way, and it was just nice to know that they were not alone. Someone shared that one of their friends had committed suicide, and their friends group was trying to figure out how to deal with that in their lives. Someone else actually came forward and shared how he doesn't deal with depression. He's like, I don't even get it, but I have a friend going through it, and I just want to figure out how to help him. And it was just story after story.
That moment motivated me to do this as much as possible. Now, we are not the right keynote for everybody, but if you want to start conversations at your campus or your corporate event centered around the topics that we tackle, and you want to do it merging the power of stories and songs, then we are definitely your next keynote experience.
Do you want to write a story with your life in which you gave up, or do you want to write a story with your life where you got back into the fight and you found a way to win? This is our last song of the night. It's called It's Not Over.